Hi everyone, I'm Kim Cash, and I've been watching some tutorials online, and they're always really beautiful young girls, and so I thought I would do one for women over 55, which is my age. So I've never used a lot of these different products, but I thought I would just try them. So I'm going to start with this Clinique Sculpt Wear, which is supposed to tighten and firm your skin. And so this was just a little sample I got when I went to Nordstrom's. And most older women wear glasses, so I'm wearing glasses, so you'll just have to watch me work around that. So this Sculpt Wear, I'm putting it around my eyes mainly because I'm hoping to tighten up and get rid of some of my wrinkles. And on my forehead, I'm going to put some there too. Well, I should just put it all over my full face, but so I'm just going to rub this in. I don't usually do this much in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. Okay, so I'm hoping that that got rid of some of my fine lines and tightened up my skin. Now I'm using Jafra, which is my moisturizer, and I do use this one every day. This is it's royal jelly, which comes from the bees, and I do put this all over my face, and I do this every day. So, well, maybe I don't do it as much as I'm doing right now, but I use this little thing, this little spatula like, for cooking, only for my face. All right, so this is e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. I've never used a face primer in my life, but it's supposed to, oh, and it's green, look at that. I wasn't expecting green. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't green. Anyway, this is supposed to fill in all your, not blemishes, but creases in your skin. Not really. I don't know if it's supposed to cover up the wrinkles or what. Like I said, I've never used it. It feels really good. Moisturizing. Should do my neck too. Okay, so now that I've done that, now I'm using foundation, which I don't use every day. And this is Revlon Color Stay Combination Oily, and it's SPF of 15, says 150 buff. Okay, I told you I don't use this every day. I don't really wear foundation unless I'm going to a wedding or something. So, and I'm really pale. I mean really pale. So I'm just gonna put some around. I guess this is how you do it. And I know I'm supposed to use this beauty blender, which I've never had one before. Never used one, but I'll try. I think I'm going to add some more because to me it looks like, I don't know, it doesn't look like it really covered much. But maybe that's the point of it. I guess if it doesn't look like it's covered much, it's pretty natural. Okay. Next, I think I'm supposed to use this contour, which is one thing I do use. I haven't used this one before. This is really a pretty package. It's a Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know if I said that right, But this is called Radiant Touch, and it's a rose Lumiere Luminous Radiance. I guess I'm going to try it on my nose too. I have a large nose, so, and I'm looking at a screen over here that shows me some places I'm supposed to put it, because I don't usually do this much, but we'll see. And now I'm blending it in. Oh, I'm supposed to use this beauty blender, I think. But I Okay, next, one of the things I like about this is that it clicks on because I lose the top. This is a brow pencil because I have very thin blonde eyebrows, and it's called $1 Billion Brows, and it says perfect shade, one perfect shade, so I guess everyone uses the same shade. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to do this with my glasses on. I tried to even it out, but not use too much because I don't usually use a ton. I like to have an everyday look and something I could wear. I work in an office, and I'd like it to look natural, or as natural as it can, but better. So this is just a drugstore kind of mascara. It's called the Rocket Volume Express by Maybelline. It's a nice color. It's got a big thick brush. So let me try this. Usually I've never worn fake eyelashes, but I'm going to try them today. We'll see how that goes. This is called Reese Robert Beauty Professional Eyelashes and Adhesive, and I just think they look kind of nice. All right, I'm using some makeup brushes, which I don't usually use makeup brushes. I have one normally, but I bought some for this. I usually use Q-tips, so this is kind of a old school and new school look at things. And this, I got at the drugstore. It's some e.l.f. Total Face Palette. And I think it's supposed to be blush. Maybe not, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. Kind of right from my pupil back. And just right kind of where my cheeks of the apples of my cheeks are. And then I'm going to use a little bit of this darker color. Well, it's not much darker, but a little darker. Right here to kind of contour. And then I'm going to use a little bit up here just to even out the coloring. I think I'll try a little bit of the brown, which I don't usually do that. You're probably supposed to tap it off, but reality is I just blow it. I feel like I look a little dark right here, so I'm going to add a little bit of color. And I'm just using the other side of the brush. It's kind of a cool package too. I mean, I like this metal package, and it's got a little clip. So for an inexpensive drugstore makeup, it's got a nice package. If I could open it back up, which I'm having trouble doing, so I'll move on. Okay, so then I got this really, I think it's kind of cool. I got this at Sephora, which was a splurge for me. It's a highlighter, which I've never really used a highlighter. It's a cream highlighter, and it's called LIT. I think it's supposed to be light, but just lit, really. And it's a beautiful, it's Milk makeup, and it's a beautiful gold. Isn't that pretty? Here, I'll swatch it so you can see it. And what it does, I don't know if you can see that, but it's just really a beautiful kind of goldy bronze. And I'm going to put it on the, I think you're supposed to put it on the tops of your cheeks. And I'm just going to use my fingers and try to blend it in. I don't know if that's going to make my wrinkles show up more or not, but maybe they'll be a pretty gold though, at least. I don't know. I like this. It's really hydrating feeling and soft and smooth. I think this is one of my favorite products that I've tried. So I don't know if it's going to make me look okay, but I like it. So, and it's got a screw-on lid. I like that. Okay, so then I bought this e.l.f. Finishing powder, which is another thing I've never tried. But I've been watching Messy Jessie, and she kind of inspired me to try something. And so I'm going to try it. I'm probably supposed to try it with this big brush. I've seen her do it, so I should know. And it looks like there's, oh, it comes with a little pad. So I guess I could use that to put it on a little bit. I'll try that, and then I'll try to blend it in with the brush. We'll see how that goes. I feel like this is just kind of wiping off the makeup I just put on, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this. And you can see it puts a lot of product. I barely dipped my brush in there, and it took on a lot. Maybe I'm supposed to tap it off. I will a little bit. But this finishing powder, I guess, is supposed to make your makeup stay on. And because I don't usually wear so much, I'm not really, I don't know much about that, honestly. But we'll see. I don't know if that's enough. This is a tutorial where I'm learning as well as you. If you're learning anything from me, probably not, but it's kind of fun. So that was the finishing powder. And then I'm going to try a lipstick. I got a bunch of different lipsticks because I don't usually, honestly, wear lipstick. So I bought 3 different kinds. I got this e.l.f. one. Well, I guess it's 4 because this one has 2 colors in it. And I'm just going to show you that. I'm not sure what the color is. Here, I guess I can swatch it here and see. It's a really pretty color. But I think that would be, I don't know, I think that might be awfully bright on me because I'm so pale. And then I like this one better myself. It's it seems softer to me. I don't know. But they both seem really hydrating. And it was just a drugstore buy. So it wasn't very expensive. And then I got this Clinique one, which came with a gift. And I think this one's really pretty. It's called Bamboo Pink, even though that doesn't look very pink to me. It's more brownish kind of. And it's pretty sheer. So I think I might like that one. And then I bought one more. And this one is Amani. And it's called Luscious, which I just like the name too. Oh, that's a pretty kind of a gold. It's got a gold undertone. I don't know if you can see that very well. But the top two seem very similar to me. I don't know what you think. But I think I'm going to try a little bit of the e.l.f. just because I think it'll show up more. We'll see. So one of the things I do use all the time is an eyeliner. And this is a Clinique eyeliner that I got in a gift. It's called Stylo Design Quick Liner for Eyes Intense. I'm not sure if it's got a color name. But I try to just line my eyes a little bit. Okay, so I'm using this older palette. I think I'll just try some, it's a brown color. Here, I'll show you. It's just kind of a really brown, but I'm going to try that in my crease. It's hard working around my glasses. And I'm going to use this color. It's just pretty much a white. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I got my eyelashes on, which are dramatic, I think. And I'm just going to put a little bit of the white right here above my lips and on my nose a little bit. Okay, now I'm just going to go do my hair and I'll be back in a minute. Ready? Ta-da! I've got my hair down and I put on a different shirt and a scarf, hopefully to cover up the wrinkles in my neck. And this is how I look now with makeup on. I want to thank you all for coming, and if you like what you saw, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.